Good day, and welcome. Let's take a moment, shall we? Just to breathe. Forget the hustle and bustle of the day for a little while. We're about to embark on a journey, a gentle drift above a city of remarkable contrasts. Imagine yourself rising slowly, effortlessly, into the warm, tropical air. The sounds of the world below begin to fade, replaced by a soft, calming hum. We are floating now, suspended between the vast blue sky and the shimmering expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Below us lies a jewel of Central America, a place where history and modernity dance together in the sun. This is Panama City, seen from a perspective that reveals its true, breathtaking soul. Our journey begins as the sun climbs higher, casting a golden glow upon the world below. The air is warm and carries the faint, salty scent of the nearby ocean. Now let's turn our gaze towards the heart of the city, where the skyline meets the water. It is a dramatic and beautiful sight. The coastline is a graceful arc, a perfect crescent of land that cradles the Bay of Panama. Along this edge, the city has built one of its most impressive features, the Tinta Costera. From our aerial view, it looks like a wide, green ribbon unfurled along the shore. It is a testament to the city's love for the sea, a public space that invites the outdoors in. We can see the winding paths for cyclists and joggers, the clusters of palm trees swaying gently. The water itself is a canvas of shifting colors. Near the shore, it is a placid turquoise, so clear you can almost see the sandy bottom. Further out, it deepens into a rich sapphire. We can see the wakes of a few small boats, etching temporary white lines upon the blue surface. Look closely at the marinas dotted along the coast. They are filled with white vessels of all sizes. Now let's drift inland just a little, over the dense cluster of skyscrapers that defines Panama City's modern identity. This is the financial district, a forest of glass and steel that reaches ambitiously for the sky. From up here, the buildings look like magnificent crystals growing from the earth. The sunlight catches their reflective surfaces, sending dazzling flashes of light back up at us. Each tower has its own unique personality, its own architectural flair. Look for the one that twists, the F&F Tower, often called the tornillo or the screw. Its helical shape is a marvel of modern engineering. Nearby you can see the JW Marriott Panama, formerly the Trump Tower, with its distinctive sail-like shape that evokes the maritime spirit of the city. The streets below are narrow canyons carved between these colossal structures. From our serene vantage point, we can see the organized chaos of city life unfolding in miniature. The rooftops of the smaller buildings create a secondary landscape, a mosaic of different shapes, colors, and textures. Some have gardens, others have swimming pools, little hidden oases of calm. Let's allow the currents to guide us away from the glistening towers of modernity and towards a different part of the city, a place where time seems to have slowed down. We are now drifting over Casco Viejo, the historic heart of Panama City. The change in the landscape is immediate and striking. The towering skyscrapers give way to a charming tangle of narrow cobblestone streets and colonial-era buildings. The rooftops are no longer glass and steel, but a warm, earthy palette of red and orange terracotta tiles. From our aerial perspective, Casco Viejo is a peninsula jutting out into the bay, a fortified bastion of history. The buildings are painted in a rainbow of pastel colors, soft yellows, gentle pinks, and cool blues. Look at the edges of the peninsula. You can still see the remnants of the old seawall, Las Bovedas, that once protected the city from pirates and invaders. The contrast is breathtaking. In one single view, you have the 17th century and the 21st century sitting side by side, a visual dialogue between the past and the present. As we hover here, soak in the atmosphere of this special place. Now let's shift our perspective slightly and look for the city's green spaces. It's easy to be mesmerized by the skyscrapers and the coastline, but Panama City is also blessed with an incredible amount of lush, tropical nature. From our high vantage point, we can see vast patches of deep, emerald green nestled right within the urban sprawl. The most prominent of these is the Parque Natural Metropolitano. From above, the park is a dense canopy of trees, a sea of green that seems to swallow the light. It's hard to believe that such a wild and untamed place can exist so close to a bustling metropolis. Another prominent green feature is Ancon Hill. It rises majestically from the landscape, a verdant cone-shaped hill that offers panoramic views of the entire city. At its summit, a huge Panamanian flag flutters proudly in the breeze, a symbol of national pride that is visible from almost anywhere in the city. These green spaces are more than just beautiful, they are essential. As we float peacefully above, we can appreciate the wisdom of preserving these areas. Let's drift our gaze back towards the water, to a unique feature that stretches out from the city like a long, slender arm. This is the Amador Causeway, a remarkable man-made marvel. From our aerial view, it looks just like a thin ribbon of land connecting the mainland to a series of 4 small islands in the Bay of Panama. The causeway is a hub of recreation and leisure. As we look down, we can see a wide, paved path that runs its entire length, bustling with cyclists, skaters, and people simply out for a stroll. On one side of the causeway, the water is busy with activity. This is the Pacific entrance to the Panama Canal. We can see the massive container ships, the colossal cargo vessels, patiently waiting their turn. One of the most striking features visible from our vantage point is the Biomuseo, located at the start of the causeway. Designed by the famous architect Frank Gehry, its jumble of brightly colored angular roofs looks like a chaotic explosion of creativity. This narrow strip of land acts as a dividing line between the world of global commerce and the world of local leisure, a bridge between work and play. No aerial tour of Panama City would be complete without turning our attention to the reason for its modern existence: the Panama Canal. From our elevated position, we can see the Pacific entrance to this legendary waterway. The Miraflores locks are a breathtaking sight. We can see the massive concrete structures, the huge steel gates, and the vast chambers that lift and lower ships with incredible precision. Look closely, and you might see a ship in transit. From up here, these colossal vessels look like models in a bathtub. We can watch as one slowly enters a lock chamber. Beyond the locks, we can see the shimmering waters of Miraflores Lake, an artificial lake that forms part of the canal's passage. The channel cuts a clear path through the lush green landscape. It is a testament to human determination and ingenuity, a canal that carved a nation into existence and connected 2 oceans. For over a century, this system has been the heartbeat of world trade. From our peaceful perch in the sky, we can appreciate it not just as a feat of engineering, but as a profound piece of human history. As our journey begins to wind down, let's pull back for a wider, more contemplative view. From this great height, we can see the entire city laid out before us, a sprawling organism nestled between the jungle and the sea. The distinctions between the different districts we've explored begin to blur, and we see the city as a single, cohesive entity, all come together to form one stunning panorama. Notice the way the city breathes. In the morning, the light catches the eastern faces of the buildings, and as the day progresses, the shadows shift and dance, giving the city a sense of constant, subtle movement. The clouds drift lazily overhead, their shadows gliding across the landscape below, momentarily dimming the bright colors before revealing them again. This perspective gives us a sense of peace. There's a profound sense of calm in seeing the world from this angle, in understanding how all the different parts fit together to create a harmonious whole. We can appreciate the unique geography that has shaped this city. It is a narrow isthmus, a bridge of land that was destined to become a crossroads for the world. And so, our 10 minutes of pure relaxation come to a close. It is time to begin our gentle descent, to slowly return to the world below. Thank you for joining this journey. Carry this sense of calm with you, and remember the stunning beauty of Panama City, a jewel of the Americas, seen from the gentle quiet of the sky. The world is full of wonder, if we only take a moment to look at it from a different point of view.